All right, everybody. Good morning. It's time to celebrate another individual accomplishment on this team, and this one is a pretty nice one. You don't see this one every day. You don't even see this one every year, but the Seahawks have been awarded yet another NFL Defensive Rookie of the Month. And who else could it go to but Devon Witherspoon? Something that I don't think very many people thought would happen this year has not only happened, but it happened in the first half of the season. Devon Witherspoon, October's NFL Defensive Rookie of the Month. So he's competing against guys like a Jalen Carter and a Will Anderson, and he took it home. He took home the hardware. So just right off the bump here, congratulations to Witherspoon for an incredible month of football. He beat out some really good players, some really impressive players. The Defensive Rookie of the Month for September was, I believe, Christian Gonzalez. So back to back defensive backs taking home Defensive Rookie of the Month. And this has to put Witherspoon in pole position for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Obviously, at this point, it's basically a two-man race between him and Jalen Carter, but he's got the Defensive Rookie of the Month award, and Carter still has yet to win one. So we'll see where this goes, but very promising for sure, because remember, Christian Gonzalez is going to be missing most of the season with an injury, so he's kind of removed from the equation a little bit here. But to review the month that he had, because remember, the Seahawks had a bye week in October. So he only played. He still got to play 4 games, but he missed out on a potential game because of the early bye week. So if you take a look at the 4 games that he did play, that included the Giants, Bengals, Cardinals, and Browns. He had 17 total tackles, 2 for a loss, 2 sacks, 1 interception, which was of course the touchdown he scored against the Giants. He had a interception and a sack taken off the board against the Cardinals due to a penalty, which is the only real reason why these numbers aren't even more impressive. And he also had 5 passes defensed, according to PFR. So it was a pretty extraordinary month. It was an extraordinary month for the Seahawks defense in general, who allowed 3 points, 17 points, 10 points, and 20 points. Not great offenses, admittedly, but still really impressive performances for the modern NFL. And you can see why Witherspoon earned this honor. It was a great month. Obviously, it's just the 1 interception, but that interception was massive. That interception may have flipped a primetime game with the whole country watching, or at least anybody who hadn't already turned off the TV because the Giants are not very good and not very competitive. But it was a very special month. And it, of course, helps to do your best work on the primetime game. That's always going to help you win the awards. And yeah, Witherspoon has been special. And keep in mind, I know we keep saying it, but it continues to be true. He missed the off season. He played no preseason games. I think he missed the scrimmage game. He missed a lot of practice time and training camp time and mini camp, and yet here he is grinding before his 23rd birthday, absolutely killing it. And if we go to PFF, try to take a look at some more advanced statistics about the month that he just had, you can see that PFF gives him 5 quarterback pressures, including 4 against the Giants and then 1 against the Bengals. And if you take a look at his coverage numbers on PFF, let's just do some quick math here. He was targeted 17 times in the month of October for 7 catches, including a grand total of 1 combined the last 2 games. Looks like 54 yards and 0 touchdowns, and of course the 1 interception against the Giants. So, in a full month worth of football, 4 games, he allowed 54 receiving yards in coverage on 7 catches when targeted 17 times. Those are some elite shutdown numbers right there. So, about the worst you can say about Witherspoon's performance over this month would be that he did miss 3 tackles, according to PFF, including 2 actually in that amazing game he had against the Giants, and then 1 in this most recent game against the Browns. But we know that Witherspoon is all in all a good tackler, so I don't think this is anything that we should harp on too much or stress on too much. But Yeah, you can look at it through box score stats. You can look at it through advanced numbers. It was a very special month for our top rookie. And I don't know who else this award could have gone to. Again, I think the top guys would have been Will Anderson and Jalen Carter, but when you put your best foot forward on primetime TV the way that Witherspoon has, it's tough to top. Now, the Seattle Seahawks are not strangers to this award. It's not like we haven't won this award in a long time or anything. In fact, we just won it last year with Tariq Woolen. If you will remember, in October, so exactly a year ago, Tariq Woolen took home Rookie of the Month for the defensive side, and he actually shared it with Offensive Rookie of the Month fellow teammate Ken Walker. This year, of course, we had no such pairing because Jordan Addison had a great month for the Vikings and he took home Offensive Rookie of the Year. But regardless, it was a very special month last year for young Seahawks players in October of 2022. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make this video celebrating what Devon Witherspoon was able to do in the month of October, his first full month of NFL action, and he takes home a major accolade and plays at an all-pro level. I'll say it. You play 4 games and allow 7 completions, playing basically every snap at a cornerback. You swap inside, you swap outside. You do a lot of work applying pressure to the opposing quarterback. You're bringing tackling, you're bringing hard hits, you're doing all these different things at such a high level. You're going to be honored. And the way Witherspoon is going, you got to believe he has a chance to win this award more than once in the year of 2023. He's got November and December coming up, and if he keeps this up, he's gonna be hard to beat. There are only going to be a couple guys out there that even have a chance to do it. So the best proof of Devon Witherspoon's amazing rookie season so far has been the fact that I haven't heard a word about Jalen Carter in my comments for like a month now. Like that whole month of October, I don't think I got maybe I got like one comment about Jalen Carter. That's how good this guy is playing. The guy who Seahawks fans could not shut up about for like 6 months after the draft, and honestly, probably about 3 months before the draft. Suddenly, nobody cares about him that much anymore because what we got is so special and so unique and so good. And so important, by the way, because we saw what this defense looks like without Devon Witherspoon. We saw it in week 1. He got lit up by a Rams team with no Cooper Kupp. Lit up. We saw what happens when we try to throw Woolen, Brown, and Jackson out there. They don't hold up. And that's not me trying to insult those guys individually, but that trio of cornerbacks wasn't really good enough. Witherspoon completely changes the complexion of this defensive secondary. So we needed him very badly. And I can honestly say through the first month of this through the first couple months of this season, yeah, Jalen Carter would be nice, but we've got a nice defensive line without him. So I don't think there was any doubt at this point that we made the correct pick back in April. And I don't think that there really needs to be anything more said about that as of right now. So I'm happy. I think all Seahawks fans are happy. This guy is absolutely killing the game right now. In many ways, he's covering up for some of the sophomore slump that Woolen is going through, which even that's a little overstated. It's not like Woolen's playing terrible or anything. But yeah, special stuff here, guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. More videos coming later on, but I just had to make this video to give a shout out to a guy who is just killing the game.